Good morning. Good morning and God bless. I'm Sensore and this is Sensore Speaks. And something that was coming to me this morning was the idea that you'll get a lot of help in life, but nobody's coming to save you. Um, and the importance of mindset. Because I don't think anyone's coming to save me, but at the same time, I don't even think I need saving. I believe it's going to be alright. And so it usually is. Ooh, bee. I think that's a good omen. Bees for me, they symbolize prosperity and the fruits of your labors, the honey of the world. They're they're always producing, the prosperity that comes from work. The honey of our lives. I like seeing a bee in the morning. And yeah, like to the prosperity and believing. I've got the bee wakes up and I like kind of worker animals like bees and ants because they just kind of trust. They just do their thing and they're not trying to be something else. You know, um, they're walking their path and it is frictionless, because they're, and when I say frictionless, I guess I mean it lacks self sabotage. Um, there might be challenges along their way, but ones that they are surely to overcome or die, and that is just life. But they're not getting in their own way when it comes to achieving the task at hand. And so I think about humans and our purpose. Like, again, no one's going to come and save us, but we'll always receive help if we're moving in alignment, if we're trying to move to our purpose, if we're trying to achieve the task at hand, like the bees. And by trying to achieve the task at hand, to do what is in front of us, in a frictionless way, without fear, with belief, self-belief, belief that because we are trying to achieve something, that we will achieve something, then the help will come. Whatever we need will arrive right when we need it. I feel that way about life and the world and experiences, and so much of my lived experiences have proved that to be correct. Most recently, I was camping in Arkansas at a campsite in Eureka Springs. There's a lake there. I don't remember what it's called. But I was in Eureka Springs. It was very hot. It was very humid. Very, very humid. I didn't have air conditioning in my car. But I was walking around Eureka Springs with my heart, playing music, and, didn't really make any money. People really, honestly, kind of like the rudest place I've ever been or, played music in. Usually people, I had my dog, usually people just at least say hello. It's not, I guess I'm not expecting money, but I am expecting kindness I guess just attention, honestly, um, which I don't think there's anything wrong with. But I usually get, positive attention. Or like, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a cute dog. Have a nice day. Or just like, even just a hello. Wasn't getting any of that. Like, literally just ignored. And it was very, very hot. And I didn't have air conditioning, and I had to wait till like 3 p.m. to check into my campsite. So I'm just like playing music in the city because I didn't really have any other agenda. Um, it's like a weird town too. It was like kind of downtown, and weird town that doesn't have, reminds me a lot of like the mountain version of the French Quarter, in the sense that like there's no grocery stores, or like there aren't really real stores. It's like everything there is for tourists. So, and it was like, it would be, the grocery store was like in the opposite direction of my campsite, and it was also super hot. And I didn't have air conditioning and my dog with me, so I couldn't leave my dog in the car. And I was just like, oh my God, freaking out. Just feeling overwhelmed about the rest of the day, and like, what am I gonna eat for dinner? Um, I didn't go to the grocery store, da da da. Like, overthinking all these things. Um, yeah, terribly, terribly overthinking all these things. And then I get to my campsite, like, overwhelmed, and the site next to me, actually, the site's all around me. Like, the site in front of me, to my right, two to my right, and the sites in front of me, and the next set also on the right. So, like, 4 sites around me was all this one big family, like a kind of family reunion. Because it was the weekend of Father's Day. So they were doing like a, Father's Day kind of camp out with intergenerational, like grandparents, parents, and grandchildren. And they were Christians, and they were singing gospel music. I was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. This is exactly like, I'm feeling so overwhelmed, and like I'm just not feeling good. The vibes are low over here, and like something so uplifting is happening right now at this campsite. And so I walk over with my chair and my dog. I'm like, oh, can I join you? Can I sing? And they're like, yeah, we're about to go swimming. I think they had plans to go swimming in the lake. Like, they rented some things, and I guess the time was ready for them to go use them. But like, yeah, we'll sing with you. And we just started singing and stuff. I just told them a little bit about my story, about, coming from Terlingua, and I'm in a 31-year-old truck, and I'm traveling around, and just all the places I've already traveled to, all the places I hope to travel to, that I'm on my way to the Northeast, visiting family. And they're so kind, and we're just saying, um, go tell on the mountain, and wade in the water, and just so many like heart-opening, uplifting music. It was just so nice to sing and lift our voice. Even though I was singing, I was like crying too, singing terribly and crying. And then they just started giving me like, "You want to stay for dinner?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then they started giving me snacks and chips, and she's like, "Here's some chips," and the grandmas they pray over me, and they start giving me watermelon and chips, and we have dinner together, and I'm like, awesome. And I go to bed, and next day's Father's Day, and I wake up early to walk the dog and stuff, and I come back from the walk, and they're like, "You want breakfast? Come over for breakfast." And then it's just eggs and yogurt and amazing homemade sourdough bread, and yeah, just this beautiful experience. And less than 24 hours ago, I was just kind of boo-hooing about like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna eat, and and had absolutely nothing to worry about. Like, absolutely nothing. I was like, okay, I'll just show you. um, yeah, and it was more than fun, because I also made a connection. I remember back in Arkansas, I'm definitely gonna hit them up and go visit, and hopefully we can sing some more, and visit some more. And so I made this beautiful connection that honestly, if I wasn't in such a poor mood, I don't think I would even had tried to make that connection. So again, no one's gonna save you. I had to get to the campsite. I had to, I had to book it. I had to pay for it. I had to do all those things. But once I was there, I received a lot of help. I received a lot of assistance, and I'm supremely grateful for it. And yeah, you're in your alignment and you walk on your path, and beautiful, beautiful. Mosquito. Beautiful, beautiful things. Beautiful, beautiful things happen. And you receive the honey. If you're, if you're working and you're on your path, you receive the honey of life. And that's 10 minutes. Wow. Thank you for listening if you're here right now. I really appreciate it. God bless you and goodbye. I'm Sensori, and this is Sensori Speaks.